Sports and outdoors, the Georgia Bulldogs in dominant fashion, able to beat Alabama in the SEC championship game. And here is the current college football playoff rankings, but it's going to change. Of course, tomorrow we'll see a little bit more on that as Selection Sunday will come your way on ESPN. But we are now joined by the quarterback of the Georgia Bulldogs as Gunnar Stockton has made his way out here, the MVP of this game as well. And Gunnar, I'm curious, we talked up there in the trophy presentation and after the game, but now that you've had a little bit of time to digest some of this, just what does this win mean to you?
Yeah, it's great. Just being able to, this season's been a long season, and we got more ahead, but just not looking ahead, but just enjoying this moment and just enjoying this special moment.
Gunnar, when we were predicting the outcome of the game before the game started, one of the last things I said was I was going to pick Georgia, and a big part of that was because of your mentality, your toughness, because skill sets don't inspire a lot, but heart does. And that's one of the things that I've loved in watching you this year is your heart, your determination, your toughness. And I feel like it's something that's contagious around this team. And that's not really a question, but I just want to tell you that because I love watching that. And so, with that said, I feel like this Georgia team is so different than week one. It's different because the way that y'all improve, the way you work, but I also feel like that has a lot to do with the leadership. It has a lot to do with your leadership. Do you feel like this team really is different than the beginning of the year?
I feel like we are. I think Coach Smart does a good job with that, and all the coaches just attacking the week of prep and just getting better each week. And I feel like we did that. And we had to grow up pretty fast, going on the road to Tennessee.
Yes,
and
you
all
did.
And,
that 4th and 2 in Knoxville will do it to you, right?
I know it. But yeah, I feel like we've grown up a good bit.
Gunnar, you can't say no to this. Was this a little more personal this time around?
No. You can't say no. You can't say no.
Anytime you get beat at home or get beat regardless, but definitely just being in the SEC championship definitely means a lot. And it was a great atmosphere today, and I'm glad we came out.
You got a front row seat to your defense. Talk about how well they played tonight.
Yeah, they played awesome. I told, I think it was after the game.
Yeah.
I was like, I know how Ty feels. Like, it's tough. I have to go against it every day. But I thought they did a great job, and it's fun seeing them all fly around.
I just got to give you so much credit. You're different of a quarterback than what we're mostly used to seeing, and that's your ability to run the football. Why do you not slide? You always dive. And I don't think people understand getting those extra 3 yards each time.
Let's go.
It changes the game. It changes everything. It's no longer 2nd and 7. It's second and 4.
Yes, right.
2nd and 4. You do this constantly. What is that about you? Is that just who you are? But I think it's brilliant. Just want to let you know I'm giving you credit.
I'm just trying to get some more yards for the offense.
You're so humble. I love it, dude.
It's so good.
I don't know if we're going to get anything out of you, man.
Listen, we're getting a smile, and that's great.
Oh, yeah.
One of the funniest things that happened is apparently some of your teammates were saying they wanted to go do a bloody Tuesday practice tonight. Like, how would that be right now? I don't know how the quarterback feels about bloody Tuesday.
Oh, it's great for us. Why don't we just do the same thing? We throw it around. We don't got to hit anybody.
I don't know. He had a little bit of blood leaking out of his leg earlier. He's a little beat up. It's all right.
Turf burn.
What does that say? What does that say about the mentality of this team, though? Because you guys have had to be more resilient this year. You guys have had to come back in games. It hasn't been the dominant Georgia that we've seen of years. The record says that, but you guys have had to come back in more games than normal, and you're talking about wanting to go practice right away. What's different about the mentality of this team?
I think we're never out of the game, and we're built for 4 quarters. That's what Coach Smart always says.
I love it. Can I ask you about this? Handling pressure. Because I think you've been one of the best in college football this year. Let's go back to the Tennessee game. So many games this year, near the end, you had to be your best when your best is needed. How do you handle pressure so well?
Yeah, I think it just goes back to just thanking the Lord for every opportunity He gives me, and just blessed for every opportunity, and just to be here at Georgia and just be at this stage. It definitely it helps a lot.
We know how much this means to you, and we're so thankful that you'd spend some time with us, and we're really excited to watch you guys in this postseason. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Really cool.
Don't change, man. I love it. Don't change.
I don't think he will. Okay, Nick Saban still has the most SEC championship game wins by a mile with 11. Steve Spurrier with 5. Kirby Smart, including today, now has 4. We're going to welcome in Heather Dinich, who is joining us now. They're getting us all the updates we need ahead of an eventful Selection Sunday, I think. Heather, let's start with Alabama now. After what the committee will have seen from this loss, how do you think it affects their playoff chances?
Well, Laura, there has been so much talk on the outside of the debate, the head-to-head between Notre Dame and Miami. But in the selection committee meeting room this whole season, one of the biggest debates has been between Alabama and Notre Dame. So it wouldn't surprise me in the least if the committee flipped them again, putting Notre Dame at number 9, Alabama at 10, and then they get the last 2 at-large spots in this year's bracket.
All right, thanks so much to Heather Dinich for the latest there. We're going to keep an eye on Alabama's chances. We're just hours away from figuring out whether or not they end up making it into the 12-team college football playoff. And at this point, we are waiting for the head coach of the Georgia Bulldogs, Kirby Smart, who is about to sit down on our set. I'm sure you've been up, down, all over the place and everywhere, Coach, as we congratulate you on winning an SEC championship game. What just happened there? Alabama guy.
Prattville, Alabama. Very few people know where we Tump slap out Prattville is. I was born about 15 minutes from where he played in big rivals. But anyway, he came out in the draft. We took Jason Allen over him.
There's no doubt you did.
Yeah, we took a Tennessee guy first round and should have took him or D'Amico.
Yeah, you should. I love that. Okay, what does this championship mean to you?
Means the world to me. I mean, I grew up in this footprint, man. I mean, I'm an SEC kid like these guys, and it really hit me today on the show, the game day, when I was there with DeBoer and Nick, and they showed Roy Kramer, and I almost got emotional because I was like, I didn't even know in my wildest dreams of worried about the game that he had passed.
Yeah.
And his dream was this game. His dream was this conference. He put this together, and I've been so fortunate to be a part of so many, and just so blessed. I love the SEC, and I've spent so many years here, and I love this team.
Yeah, me too. Can you just touch on that, how special this game is? Because honestly, we don't know. It could be the last year of this game, and just how special it is. I know it means a lot to all of us. It means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to you.
Well, you know, you and I got history here. You beat us and killed us the year, and then we got your back. But like, it's just so, it means so much to so many.
It does.
And
it
just
does.
to a lot of people, I mean, I don't want to say it's bigger than a national championship. I'm not saying that, but to so many people, they're so passionate about it. It means so much. And I would hate to see it go, but I just got through in the presser, and I can throw you off a debate, but I got several texts from SEC head coaches who said, I want y'all to think about something. We play 8 regular season games. Okay, next year it's going to be 9.
Yeah.
So let's say that was the 9th game. What did we just do? We just eliminated possibly more teams.
I know.
I'm not talking about Alabama.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the other 8 games that we just played. There would have been 8 more losses.
Okay.
So somebody would be removed. And then, oh, by the way, we got another SEC championship game the next week. It's week 10. And we were walking wounded in here today.
Yeah.
And so were they.
Yes. Can you just touch on that? And it's not to knock. Like, let's just take the Big Ten for example. They have some really good teams. Maybe some of the best teams, right? They're top 3. But the rest of the conference is not the same. Even Caleb Downs came out and said it this week, right? He even said, like, every week they got dudes. Here, you play 4 or 5. I mean, you just talk about how tough this conference is from week in to week out.
Look, I don't know where I'm going to be in this bracket, so I'm not talking about anybody. I learned a long time ago.
Yeah.
Humility's a week away. Okay? But I will talk about our conference.
Yeah.
Okay? We go play Florida in Jacksonville.
Yes.
And people are going to ridicule and make fun of Florida. That roster is big and physical and talented.
I've said it this entire year.
People don't get it. I mean, Arkansas, as much as they struggled defensively, was one of the best offenses in the league.
Yes, they were.
And if I'm not mistaken, they finished in the bottom of the league. Is that right?
Yeah.
And
them in Florida.
I mean, it's just impossible to go through that gauntlet, and then you're going to add another game, and they're going to go, well, the committee's going to look at it and see the strength of schedule, and they're going to count the strength of schedule and help you. It's losses, guys.
That's right.
They're eliminating teams and losses.
That's
Texas
exactly
is
right.
sitting there right now with one of the best football teams, to me, in the country.
Yes.
Other teams in our conference, and we're eliminating ourselves.
I totally agree.
Coach, your defense tonight made a statement.
Did.
-3 rushing yards, 209 total yards, which I think they didn't even have 100 through 3 quarters. I mean, it was as dominant. What'd you see out of them tonight?
Man, what a great plan that Shannon, Prescott, they kept selling those kids on, dominate the line of scrimmage, make them one-dimensional. The older I get, the more I believe that a run game is a quarterback's best friend. And no matter how good your quarterback is, if he doesn't have that ability to slow down these rushers, it can get to be a long day when you get one-dimensional. And that's the benefit that Gunner gets, is he has that to rely on, that he can hand that ball off to somebody else and keep it competitive. It's tough when you get one-dimensional.
You know, Kirby, at the beginning of this game, well, before the game, I talked about how I thought you'd been putting on an absolute coaching clinic the last half of the season, getting extra plays and how you were going to put your thumb on the dial and seeing how to find